my introduction, like I said, when one of my partners with Evoke, we went to school together and we played ball, Dr. Xavier Tipler. And we were walking down the hallway, and one of the recruiters was in the school. And she came up to us and she said, man, what are you guys, what are you doing in your career? We were both pre-med. And when we she said, well, you need to come to an open house at our school. You need to come check us out. We were like, okay, chiropractic, She said, hey, we got free hotel room for you and you can come get some free food. So, we didn't turn down free food too much. We was college students. So we drove on out to St. Louis. We went on over to Logan, but just fell in love with the concept. We fell in love with what we found out about healing. And when I found out about how it actually helped with the nervous system, it just took me, to like, this is the place that I believe that God wants me to be.
The experience has been great. Bounced around a little bit, and here I am in Kansas City, still trying to, make it through the COVID soup that we have been dealt with, and take care of my family all in the interim. And then, most definitely in the midst of it all, we would have an election for a new executive board for the ABCA, and here I am. So been active with the ABCA though for about 12 years as a board member, actually. And it's just been a good ride, to see all of the top twists and turns of this thing and how our profession has changed and how it's going to change. I think I'm now tapping into my psychic abilities and saying I can just see where we're going, because the momentum has started already. And so I'm very excited to see what the next decade is going to bring the profession.
Myself, chiropractic school is very white. That it just is what it is. And coming into chiropractic school as a woman of color, there has been certain times where it's just like, there's ignorances that do flow through. And I think especially in chiropractic, we need to start changing those things. And we also need to start being a lot more open-minded.
You can work anywhere in the world. You can also be your own boss. And that was the biggest thing for me when I came to Life University, or I should say when I chose chiropractic. Chiropractic was an avenue where I could now become solely independent and wouldn't have to depend on someone else for a pay raise or a paycheck. And I always said to myself, I'd rather make $60,000 struggling as a new business owner than working for someone for years and getting minimal increase, because the rate of inflation is definitely not matching the rate of pay. So you have to make sure you're securing your future as someone who is young, and time is your greatest resource.
My goal is to definitely push anybody that even looks my way towards chiropractic into chiropractic, of course, if they want to. But just being able to hold that space. Mentorship definitely in this profession is sometimes far and few between because of the lack of representation within this profession, right? And so it's kind of one of those things where, yes, we do have to step up. We do have to step into these places. If you're available, if you are able, yes, by all means, be known in your community, because what is it going to hurt? Who is it going to hurt? That more people know about you as a professional, that more people know about you as a clinician, as a person that's able to correct, detect, and adjust.
I think to inspire means to embody. And so the two different things we could talk about is inspiring them, which is me embodying everything I'm saying I'm going to do. Coming to a graduate program, paying for that by myself, raising the funds that I need to take boards. Nobody's really like paying me to do this, So for those students who are looking at it and they might be saying like, I don't know how I could pay for that, or I don't even know if I'm smart enough for that. Like, I didn't go through school with 4.0s and all that kind of stuff. Like I was a pretty regular student on paper, but I had drive, and I knew that once I got focused on something, that you couldn't take my focus off of it. And so that was just me being who I am.
Whatever it is that we are portraying, we most definitely have to make sure that our profession is ready to receive them in that capacity. So that's one of the things that I always say. I've kind of taken the get the profession ready roll, and then I'm going to roll into let's hit it, and then I'm just going to send people back over here because I know I just left from back here because that's where I went to kind of set that branding up, if you will.
Well, I just want to thank you, Dr. Glass. Honestly, this is such a great platform, such a great idea that has come to fruition, and I'm sure it's been something that you've been thinking about. This is kind of your baby that's growing. I'd love to, connect you with more individuals from Palmer West so that we can just get the message out there about all the different programs, all the different opportunities that are available. And I just thank you very much for, giving us a place to share, and for individuals that just don't know, the more you know, the more you know. So it's awesome to be able to be a part of that. So I just want to thank you for that.
I truly believe, Thomas Edison, he gave a quote, about the doctor of the future. Will give no medicine, will interest his patients in the cause and cure of disease. And, the doctors of the future are here, and I'm happy to be one.